When I start out on a new grave exploration, I never know where it will take me or who I'll meet. And no matter how many times I worry about finding interesting subjects to bring to you, I'm always pleased and amazed by what I find. Today was no exception, but it had the added bonus of not only being totally by chance, but timely as well. The video you are watching was shot on Saturday, November 5th, 2016, 3 days after the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. Come walk with me and see who I found. I had spent a long day in the hot Los Angeles sun when I decided to take a seat on a nearby bench to check out an issue I was having with my camera. Yep, what you're seeing now is how some of the shots I take turn out, especially when I forget which button starts and stops the recording. You have no idea how frustrating this is. After sitting down, I noticed this headstone directly in front of me with a large urn planter on top. It wasn't very remarkable except for the fact that someone had left a brand new baseball on it, which seemed a little odd because it's very rare to see mementos left at old graves. Then I looked at the name inscribed on the stone. Frank Leroy Chance was born in Fresno, California on September 9, 1877. At the age of 21, he was signed with the Chicago Orphans. They would change their name to the Cubs in 1903. He played 17 seasons in the majors. 10 of those was as player-manager, earning him the nickname of Peerless Leader. He led the Cubs to 4 pennants in 5 years, setting a long-standing record of 116 wins in 1906. The record was finally matched by the Seattle Mariners 95 years later. Chance also led the Cubs to 2 back-to-back World Series wins in 1907 and 1908. They wouldn't win again for another 108 years. Most of Chance's career was spent at first base, where he had a lifetime fielding percentage of .983 and was involved in 470 double plays. This record gave rise to a popular poem written from the point of view of a New York Giants fan, who were the Cubs' arch rivals. It goes like this. These are the saddest of possible words, Tinker to Evers to Chance. Trio of bear cubs and fleeter than birds, Tinker and Evers and Chance. Ruthlessly pricking our Gonfalon bubble, making a giant hit into a double. Words that are heavy with nothing but trouble, Tinker to Evers to Chance. Baseball's Sad Lexicon by Franklin Pierce Adams. Published in the New York Evening Mail, July 12, 1910. Chance left the Cubs in 1912 and played 2 seasons with the New York Yankees. Due to increasing bouts with headaches, he retired after the 1914 season and settled out west. By 1924, he was feeling well enough to entertain an offer to return to the Chicago Cubs as manager. But a sudden illness sent him to the hospital, where he sadly passed away less than a week after his 48th birthday. The news of his death appeared as a small article in the newspaper. Over time, the exploits of Tinker, Evers, and Chance slipped into obscurity as they were overshadowed by succeeding generations of baseball greats. But after the Cubs' World Series victory, a few fans showed that they do still remember, and one left this baseball to honor the man who led their team through some of its greatest triumphs. Being in his presence on this day, I could almost sense his pride from beyond the grave. Once a Cubby, always a Cubby. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel for more grave explorations.